Hello everyone, this is Group C. We will talk about reading skills 9 and 10 in TOEFL IBT. We start by reading skills 9, select summary information. Alright, so in reading skills 9, you may be asked to complete a summary chart in which the overall topic is given. After that, you must determine the major supporting ideas. So this kind of question has 3 correct answers and is worth 2 points, and you will receive 2 points for 3 correct answers and 1 point for 2 correct answers and 0 points for either 1 or 0 correct answers. And also you must be able to recognize the rhetorical pattern of the information in the passage, including the major ideas and the critical supporting information. All right, so now you can see this is chart outlines about the key information that you should remember about answering summary information question letter. First, how to identify the question. Later, a summary information chart will be given, so you can identify the question. Later, we will give you the example of this chart. All right, so where to find the answer? Where to find the answers? You can read the passage, especially focusing in the main ideas as they relate to the topic stated in the summary chart. How to score the response? All right, a summary question has 3 correct answers and is worth 2 points. 1, you get 2 points for 3 correct answers. You get 1 point for 2 correct answers, and also you get 1 point for 1 or 0 correct answers.
Okay, now how to answer the question. First, read the topic stated in the summary chart carefully. Second, read the passage, focusing on the main ideas as they relate to the topic stated in the summary chart. Third, read each answer choice, evaluating whether it is true information according to the passage, false information according to the passage, or not discussed in the passage. Fourth, eliminate the answers that are false or not discussed. Fifth, for each statement that is true according to the passage, evaluate whether it is a major factor related to the topic or is a minor detail. Select the answers that are true and are major factors as your responses. 7. Partial credit is possible and your answer may be in any order. To complete the questions successfully, you must be able to recognize the rhetorical pattern of the information in the passage. For example, compare and contrast, cause and effect, argument supported by reason, including the major ideas and the critical supporting information. Let's see the example of a question that asks you to select summary information. You can see in the underline in some sentences. So when you read the passage, you can just underline some sentences to help you summarize the major points. Then you can easily determine the most important factors in the passage and can answer the question correctly.
I'm Media and Brian will present reading skill 10. Complete schedule table. You may be asked to complete a schedule table. A schedule is a table that outlines the key information from a passage. This kind of question may have 5 or 7 correct answers. And how do you know? The score you will get according to the correct answer. Brian will discuss it later. This table is current outline. The key information that you should remember about academic table. First, how to identify the question. A academic table is given, so you must read it first. Second, where to find the answer, because the answer demonstrates an understanding of the major points and critical supporting information. The information needed to answer the question is found throughout the passage. And third, how to answer the question. Number 1, look at the information that is provided in the academic table. 2, read the passage, focusing on the main idea and they relate to the topics in the academic table. 3, read each answer choice, evaluating whether it is true information according to the passage. False information according to the passage or not discussed in the passage. 4. Eliminate any answer that are false or not discussed. 5. Match the true answer choices and the correct category in the academic table. Last, partial credit is possible and your answer may appear in any order. Next slide. Brian, please.
Okay, now I will explain how to score the response. A schematic table question may have 5 or 7 correct answers. A question with 5 correct answers is worth 3 points. You get 3 points for 5 correct answers. You get 2 points for 4 correct answers. You get 1 point for 3 correct answers. You get 0 points for 2, 1, or 0 correct answers. A question with 7 correct answers is worth 4 points. You get 4 points for 7 correct answers. You get 3 points for 6 correct answers. You get 2 points for 5 correct answers. You get 1 point for 4 correct answers. And the last, you get 0 points for 3, 2, 1, or 0 correct answers. The answers may be in any order in the correct box to be correct. Okay, so to complete this type of question successfully, you must be able to recognize of overall organization of the information in the passage, including the major points and the critical supporting information. So let's select the appropriate phrase from the answer choice and match them to the type of reptile to which they relate. Okay, so the passage discuss two kinds of pterosaurs. One is the long-tailed and short-head ramporhynchoids, which first appeared in the Triassic period and had become extinct by the end of the Jurassic period. From this, it can be determined that the ramporhynchoids had long tails and short heads, and that they exist from the Triassic period to the Jurassic period. So these are the two correct answers that describe ramporhynchoids. The passage goes on to state that the short-tailed and long-head pterodactyloids appeared shortly before the ramporhynchoids disappeared and survived until the end of the Cretaceous period. From this and from the information about ramphorhynchoids, it can be determined that pterodactyloids had short tails and long heads, that they exist from the Jurassic period to the Cretaceous period, and that they exist later than the other kind of pterosaurs. The remaining answer choices are not a part of the correct solution. The description that they had short tails and short heads does not describe either of the type of pterosaurs described in the passage. The description that they were dinosaurs describes pterosaurs in the general and is not a factor that differentiates ramphorhynchoids and pterodactyloids. That's from us. Thank you for your attention.